Hello and welcome back to reading my Radioapple fanfic. I wrote this fanfic on Wattpad, and in the comments I will link my Wattpad in case you want to go on there and read this or read any of my other fanfics. This is chapter 6 of my Radioapple fanfic, and I will make myself mini so we can read it. It seemed to be a long night for the both of them. They both got a bit tipsy, not fully drunk, Alistair being as friendly as he could. This is but it meant to be as friendly as he could, decided to help him walk upstairs to his bedroom. Lucifer basically held his hand up the entire staircase in fear of losing his balance. Alistair hated touch, but didn't seem to mind right now, just trying to play his part as a friend in air quotes. Once they reached his door, Alistair let go of him to let him inside. "We had a good time. Get some rest, Your Majesty." Alistair waved at him. "You're not gonna sit in here with me? I gave up talking to my wife tonight for you," Lucifer said, looking up at the taller man. Alistair, in the back of his mind, was annoyed the night had to continue. He felt a bit obligated to say he would stay. Well, I suppose that would be fair. I'm not staying all night. Once you fall asleep, I'll be gone, okay? Fine by me, red guy. I wouldn't want to wake up next to you anyway, Lucifer said while walking inside, knowing Alistair would follow him. Lucifer walked right over to his personal bathroom. He needed to be more comfortable by putting on his pink fluffy robe. While Alistair waited on him to change, he couldn't help but snoop around and look at everything the king had. Mostly ducks, but also old family photos of him, his wife, and daughter. Lucifer was clearly a very depressed and attached man. After a few minutes, Lucifer came out and stumbling to find his bed to sit down. Alistair noticed and helped him get comfortable. "You look tired already. Maybe I shouldn't stay long." "I'm tired, but we can still talk for now. I have a question, too," Lucifer spoke up. "What is your question?" Alistair asked. You are friends with Rosie, aren't you?" Lucifer was curious. "I respect her and talk to her when I need to." It felt too weird for Alistair to admit he was friends with someone. He had too much pride for it. "What if I call her right now? You know me and her are related, right?" Lucifer wanted to know what Rosie thought of him personally. "She mentioned to me that there's no need to bug her right now." Alistair tried to deter the conversation. He didn't need Lucifer to get wind that he used to worship him when he was alive. It certainly wasn't the case in his death. He doesn't worship anyone anymore. "I just need to know more about you if you want to start some kind of friendship. What if you only use me? I don't need to be the only person telling everything about myself. I don't play games with demons," the king said in a more serious tone. I feel so monotone, every time I read a chapter. I'm so monotone about it. I need to stop doing that. "Well, what do you even want to know exactly? There's not much to tell about myself." The radio demon didn't want to talk about himself, but Lucifer won't let up about it. "Well, if you don't tell me about yourself, at least a little bit, I'll have to ask Rosie, because she seems to know you pretty well already," Lucifer stated. Alistair knew he will probably talk to Rosie eventually anyway, so he will just say basic things about himself to maybe prevent Rosie from spilling some beans about him. "Well, when I was alive, I used to work on the radio and lived in Louisiana. Clearly, I'm a sinner too, which is why I ended up in hell. Murdering was a fun hobby for me. I end the lives of useless, disrespectful men who were a waste of space anyway. But now I'm here to do better for our dear daughter, Charlie." "Oh, I'm sorry, your daughter." He laughed, knowing it would get under the devil's skin, calling her his daughter too. Lucifer had a frustrating look on his face because it really does get under his skin. His daughter is his everything. "You could never be half the dad I am. You didn't even have your own kids when you were alive." Alistair kept laughing. "You're so easy to mess with." "Maybe I will talk to Rosie." Lucifer whipped out his phone and turned it back on and speed dialed Rosie. just going from like 0 to 100 so fast. So what, the king can't handle a little humor? Alistair hated that he called and that she picked up for him so fast. Hello, Lucy. Why are you calling me so late? Rosie. I almost said Alistair. Rosie asked over the phone. You gotta tell me why the red radio guy is suddenly being my friend, but he's also a dick at the same time, Lucifer yelled into the phone. Alistair listening as the phone was on speaker. Don't worry, Rosie, I'm handling him all right. He's just dramatic. Oh, so you're both together. This is interesting. Are you two having a moment? Rosie giggled. I'm like stuttering on my words. No, I would rather be talking to my wife, yet here this red deer furry is bugging me, Lucifer growled into the phone. Oh, Lou, you can't blame him for wanting to get closer to you. He used to worship you, you know, Rosie said, almost as a wingman for Alistair. Horrible. That's more like messing with him, but okay. I wish I wrote that better. Alistair's cheeks turned red, and the embarrassment started. He said exactly what he didn't want her to say. She said exactly what he didn't want her to say. No, I didn't. Hang up right now, he said in his demonic voice. Alistair took the phone and broke it and threw it outside. Why the fuck would you do that? Now I have to get a new phone just to talk to Lilith, Lucifer yelled at him. It's stupid anyway. She doesn't know anything, Alistair snarled. Well, if you loved me so damn much, why did you never just say that? Lucifer snapped back at him. Just forget about it. Alistair tried his best to calm down. I think it's best I just leave the room already. Lucifer watched him quickly turn into a shadow and teleport away. He just kept staring at the same spot, almost hoping he would return, but he didn't. The rest of the night was silent as he tried to sleep, but just couldn't seem to close his eyes long. He was sobering up by the next morning and needed to think of the best way to talk to him again. He never knew the radio demon could have some type of feelings for him. Could someone like him really care? But also, he laid there not knowing why he cared. He shouldn't. He was still waiting on his wife to return one day after all. He had to shake any feelings for this demon out of his head. And this is all I have for chapter 6. So I hope you enjoyed and stay tuned because my next video will be reading chapter 7. Bye!